he's an older electrician, and he's usually a little late. He comes in halfway through all my presentations. He doesn't really sit. He's not a detractor or he's not a supporter. He just quietly listens, kind of respectfully. He gets some stretches. But I have never engaged him. And my predecessor, who used to work at this group before I took over as the local PT, he never engaged with him either. So after I presented the summer toolkit yesterday, he pulls me aside, and I'm thinking, oh, this guy who is late, he's never said anything. I thought he was going to just complain about something. I hate stretching, or I don't feel like getting up every time. I never got that vibe off of him for some reason. I just felt like that because he's never on time when everyone else is supposed to be there at 7 a.m. So he says, hey, how long have you guys been here? 6 months? And I said, no, it's been a little over a year. I said, I've been here about 6 months. And he said, well, since you've been here, I have changed my entire life. He said,
What?
I used to just get up at 5, and now I get up at 4 to go to the gym every day.
Wow.
He said, my wife and I used to go out to eat 2 to 3 times a week. Now we go out, if we're lucky, 1 to 2 times a month. Well, that's a huge, actual savings too, right? He said, we only eat real food now. I cut out all snacks and sugars to have all kinds of low back pain and radiating sciatic pain. So now it's just locally to my back. I used to have eczema all over my elbows. Now it's gone. My energy is better. He said, my daughter called me on Saturday at 6 a.m. Hey, Dad, I'm sorry to wake you. Oh, honey, I've been up since 4 a.m. I already worked out. I already went for a walk and walked the dog and did my yard work. And she's like, well, I was wondering if you wanted to go to the farmer's market. And he's like, sure, I want to go to the farmer's market. It's nuts because I just clearly thought this guy was an unengaged person and polite at best. But meanwhile, he's lost 27 pounds. He also told me his blood pressure went from 170 over 110 to 130 over 70. And his doctors are flat. His doctors are just so surprised. They're like, we have to actually decrease your dosages now.
That's what we want to hear.